It's the NFL on EA Sports. And we'll see Tony Pollard. He comes in fourth in the NFL in rushing touchdowns this year. It's the Titans and the Texans on EA Sports.
What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Joined by a former NFL quarterback up in the booth, Mr. Brock Hewitt. I'm Kate Scott. And Brock, you can brag if you'd like to, because I know you had quite the big arm in your days with the Huskies and the Seahawks in Seattle. Well, we got a couple of quarterbacks here who also know how to push that football down the field.
Yeah, you got a couple QBs who are going to keep these defenses honest today, because the moment they get greedy in coverage or get too aggressive in the pocket, either of these quarterbacks can drop a dime, drop a deep throw right over him for big yardage, and maybe 6 points too.
Nick Folk ready to do the honors. And away we go from NRG Stadium. Has this at the 6. Now bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30. Well, here come the Texans for their opening drive. And leading them out is someone who became an absolute superstar last year as a rookie. Drafted second in 2023, it's C.J. Stroud.
A win is a win for him, whether he goes for 400 yards and 5 touchdowns, Kate, or maybe he just finds the end zone once like last week. And being the team-first guy he is, he'd be more than happy to end the game with just 1 touchdown pass, or maybe even no touchdown passes, so long as they get the win in the end.
That's a catch for Nico Collins. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
Here we go.
They send Diggs in motion right. Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. And this is a nice gain that stopped at the 47. We'll have to pause now as they tend to an injured player. And that appears to be Joe Mixon, who they're looking at. Running back sent in motion. From the 47. Escapes the pocket. He's on the move. And after this play, there's a Titan out there who got the worst of it. He's in some discomfort as they head out to check on him. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
On the carry, here's Dameon Pierce. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. Brought down on the play by Tavondre Sweat. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. On play action, here's Stroud. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. First time this game they've looked to him. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Here we go.
From the gun, Stroud. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play. A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
His return starts at the 5. So here come the Titans now to get their first drive of the game. And they'll be led out by their 4th-year quarterback.
Hey, it's very easy for me to use all these psychological cliches, Kate, right? Got to flush her. You got to play one play at a time. You got to flush last week's 5-interception performance. But the reality is you got to be in the moment. You can't even be thinking about last week. You got to think about every play, guard that ball with everything you got, and most importantly, help your team find a W.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Again, a run with Pollard. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
First and 10 from the 41. Cook trying this one up the gut. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on first down. You just want some yards to set up an easier second down play. But they will take that execution every time.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Now Jalen Wright gets it for the first time. And he'll get this forward, and he's stopped at the 37. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1. Right again. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Quite the opening drive they've put together, partner. New set of downs all the way down to the 25. Straight ahead, here's Cook. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
The give on second to Pollard. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Kamari Lassiter getting up there to make the stop.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
On third down, Pollard. And he doesn't get this one very far, down to only about the 18. It's only 2 on the pickup, and it's an interesting call for them now on 4th down. Now it's Nick Folk to try the Titans field goal. This is a 35-yard look from the right hash. The kick by Gano is good. And we're all tied up now in the first half.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
He stopped on the return at the 27. Now we'll see the Houston offense for their second drive of the contest. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. And the Titans rush brings him down. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
It's looking like a dreaded 3-and-out offensively. But listen, if you can't keep your quarterback clean and upright, you're going to need some magic, big-time magic, to convert on this 3rd and long.
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. Shotgun now for Stroud. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or 2, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
And he collects the fair catch just inside the 35. The Titans and Tony Pollard headed back out there offensively. And you know who the ball is going to when they reach the red zone. He's currently top 5 across the NFL in rushing scores this season. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Pollard. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. The tackle there by Daniil Hunter. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. Here's Cook. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that 1st down. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Another one for Cook. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line. They stop him just short and force a 4th and 1. We're ready to go with the second quarter, and it's Titans football. They'll be facing fourth down. They'll go, it's Pollard. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. That was the biggest 3-yard gain you're going to see, because instead of a turnover on downs, Brock, it gets them a first. New set of downs for him from the 46. Here's a give for Wright. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
They'll run here with Tajay Spears. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Pass taken in by Pollard. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1. They're going to stay on the ground with Spears. And he's brought down for a loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
3rd and 4 coming up now. Handoff running left, Pollard. And they stand him up. No breaking through, and the defense holds.
Not every corner in this league can make the play he just made right there. Sure, there's pure coverage guys. Not really known for their tackling, but this guy, well, he's someone who isn't afraid to stick his nose in there and make a stop.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage. It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. On the return, here comes Tank Dell. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. The Houston offense out and ready to set up shop. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. He picks up 15 on the play. And it sets up a Houston first. Here's Stroud. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Looking to throw. Stroud. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
I know quarterbacks get paid a lot of money, a lot of glamour in this league, but today, well, this is a tough day for this QB. He's taking a beating. And whether it means changing up some of the blocking schemes, maybe mixing in a little bit of run, or heck, this quarterback getting the ball out of his hand more quickly, he's got to start protecting himself. You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And a fair catch made here at the 17. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And the Titans will get set to take over. Now it's Cook. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1. Again, it's Cook. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Up the middle, here goes Pollard. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
You know, that's a good run right there to keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Second and 6 coming up here. From the 42. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw, but it's incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Back to throw, it's Lance. And he didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete, so they're going to be facing fourth down coming up.
So many coaches love third downs and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game or already out of hand, coaches know, got to execute and convert on these third downs.
Fair catch called for and brought in at the 11. They're out and set, first and 10. Out now come the Texans on offense. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. He throws a bullet to this. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans get some late points and the lead. Tank Dell the touchdown. Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans take a 4-point lead. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. On the return, here comes Tajay Spears. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Well, we've already seen some nice plays here, and we're going to see plenty more before this game ends. But you might be thinking, with plays like that, my guys' ratings should be better. Well, you're not alone. You got a chance to let the Madden Ratings Hotline know just what you're thinking. Give them a call, 1-844-MADDEN-1, and make your case for who should get a boost. Here's Lance. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
The ability to track the ball. Right, ball skills isn't just knocking it away, and that's a beautiful job there, Kate. The ball skills is also being able to track a ball on a deeper throw like that. If he doesn't swat it away, you're looking at a huge gain.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. To the air, Lance. Caught by Pollard. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first. Titans in the hurry up, trying to get this play off fast. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And now they're left with 4th and short.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and of course, it's the incompletion.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Cut by Collins on the slant. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. Now it's Kaimi Fairbairn on to try it for the Texans. This a 39-yarder. Everly's kick is good. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7. Gonna have to make those halftime adjustments on the fly today. We're skipping right through to the start of the third quarter. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Kickoff taken at the 3. He stopped on the return at the 27. So to begin the third, it'll be the Titans offense we see first. They're facing a 13-6 deficit as they take over. Looking to throw, Lance. That's brought in by Calvin Ridley. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Now it's Lance. He's on the move. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Derek Stingley Jr. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. First down, Stroud. Completed to Collins. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped at his own side at the 49. One play in, and already they're close to midfield.
Here we go. Yes.
Pierce takes it straight ahead. And this run doesn't quite reach enemy territory, tackled at midfield. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Stroud. Escapes out to the left. He's running with it. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
Here we go.
Pierce up the middle. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Roger McCreary brings him down that time. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Right back it goes to Pierce. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Here we go.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Back to throw, Stroud. And he will score. It's a Houston touchdown. The Texans push their lead further to start the half. Nico Collins with the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Texans double their lead to 14. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. So now here comes the Titans on offense. And you know that interception is in the back of their minds as they head back out there now. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Connects on the crosser. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Throwing is Lance. Completed to Pollard. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Trying to work quickly now. From the 44 here on 2nd down. And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw and breaks it up. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Lance. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. We'll get a timeout now as they head out for an injured player. And not someone they want to see hurting. Tony Pollard, the one in need of some attention. They'll throw it again. And the first down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete.
You know, that is so hard to do. That's called body control. Great positioning to swat the ball away, not go through the receiver, no penalty flag. He's got the body control and, more importantly, the timing to knock that ball away.
2nd and 10 now. He finds Tigakonkwo for the grab. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. They are throwing it again. Pass caught, 9-yard line. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. They're working quickly here. Pollard on 1st and goal. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. And we're going to get a pause here for an injured player. We see that it's Odell Beckham Jr. in some pain following the play. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. Pollard. And he's in for the touchdown. The Titans shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Tony Pollard with the touchdown. Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff. Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Has this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Texans and wide receiver Nico Collins ready to go once again. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3 and out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
And that is a big hit right after that catch, so the play limited to maybe just a couple yards.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
And the Titans rush brings him down. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
It's now 3rd and 13.
Here we go.
From the gun, Stroud. Escapes the pocket. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he protects himself with a slide there after a decent gain. The Texans set to punt. Tommy Townsend will kick it away. And he sends this away. Definitely his best kick of the game thus far. Pulled in at the 20. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Big kick on that one, 62 yards. And it'll be their football. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Cook trying this one up the gut. And they're able to haul him down, and that's going to wrap up this 3rd quarter. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's Titans ball, and they could use a score. They come... New slated downs to approach here from the 40. 1st and 10, it's Pollard. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Second and 13. Into the hands of OBJ. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Trying the inside handoff to Pollard. And he gets them down to the 42. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down. From the 42. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. Back to throw. It's Lance. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Trying getting it to Calvin Ridley. So that brings up 4th and long.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released.
And they get to him on 4th down. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Shotgun now for Stroud. Dump off caught by his back. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. They'll run. It's Pierce. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. 4 yards does get him back to even, partner, but they're left with 3rd and 10 now.
Oh, ready?
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Hits his running back. Oh, what a stiff. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. Point after, up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans double their lead to 14. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. On the return, here comes Spears. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Titans... on offense. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. First throw for the backup now. And a man is there to knock that away.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you got to react as it begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
Levis thrown again on 2nd down. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Petrie. And the Texans